Today's exploration is one that very few people even know about. In fact, the site itself has nearly been lost completely to time. There are no spectacular ruins, because the site we are exploring is no more than a backyard now. But there is a lot of history here if you know where to look. Today, we're going back to the year 1867 to visit the site of the Barrachois mine. Some of the first European settlers in Cape Breton were the French. In the early 1700s, the only maps of Cape Breton, then called Isle Royale, were only in French. Once England had established the island as a British colony, many of the settlements initially retained their French place names, such as the tiny settlement of Barrachois Cove. Barrachois meaning small port or pond. From early on, the area was known to be rich in coal deposits. Major organized coal mining began in nearby Lingan in 1854, and at Low Point in 1865. By that time, the Barrachois had been settled mostly by the Irish escaping famine and population explosion in Ireland, and later, in 1913, renamed it after the shire town of Waterford. Today, it is no longer technically a town, but has been amalgamated as part of the Cape Breton Regional Municipality, or CBRM. But if you ask a local like me, she's still called Waterford by. Back in the 1860s, the General Mining Association was pretty near the only game in town, which has its own interesting origin story, maybe for a later video. Sitting on the rights to the coal deposits, the GMA opened the Barrachois mine at the bottom of Mahon Street, in what is today this backyard. Today, you can follow the brook, known as Irish Brook, from Collierylands Park right to the mine site. The original Barrachois mine had two working slopes in this area. The main slope, pictured here, extended beyond 400 yards before its first closure in 1873. Where the second slope was is lost to time. The benefit of opening the mine here was that it was nestled between two already established coal mines only a few kilometers away in either direction. So it could export coal either to Lingan Harbour via a short rail trip, or to Sydney via the Low Point Victoria Railway line. Likewise, a port right at the mine site could be built and the coal loaded directly on coal ships. As it turned out, none of these plans ever happened, and we are left in the dark as to how coal was transported from Barrachois mine. Although, we can speculate how it was done, based on the time period and type of equipment available. The mine opened again around 1885 and produced over 300 tons of coal in the second operation. The coal seam it was tapping into is today part of the hub seam, or stubboard seam, and was assessed in the 1940s as having a significant potential, some 100 million tons of coal from New Victoria to Duncan. Many other large mines in the Waterford, Sydney mines, and Glace Bay areas would spring up as major producers from this seam, which was about 6 feet thick in the Waterford area. The mine, unfortunately, had issues with flooding and was a challenge to keep in operation. So it was the Dominion number 12 mine that became the dominant mine in Waterford, followed by number 14. And later in the 1980s, the Lingan and Phelan mines would continue to produce coal from this field in Waterford until the end of mining operations, which is a sad story for another video. So, that was what's left of the Barrachois mine in Waterford today. Where will I go next on this beautiful island known for its stunning landscapes and rich history? Do you know of any abandoned sites you'd like to visit with me? Let me know in the comments, and hit that like and subscribe button. Join me next time as we embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries hidden within abandoned Cape Breton.